So about 40 kilometres out, and I've come across a very big bait school, about 20 metres high on the bottom. We dropped down and got some slimies and yakkers. Just got Dad to drop one down, straight away been hit, so we'll see what comes up here. So there we have it, just a little gold spot estuary cod. Obviously they like the big bait schools that you find, so it was onto that bait straight away as soon as it hit the bottom. So we'll have a bit more a go of getting more bait from this area, and plus we'll just keep dropping down the odd livey and that in the area as well and see what else we can pick up as well as these guys.
Okay, this is Maori cod, which is a bit of a bycatch while we're chasing red emperor. Get quite a few of these out here. That's about your average size. Pretty good eating table fish, so we'll probably put this one in the box.
So early morning at the moment. I've just headed up about half, 3/4 of the way up Fraser Island. I'm in about 10-15 k's from the shelf. Just come across a nice show there, dropped down. I've hooked a nice fish. The old man's onto a nice fish as well. Hopefully they're the red colour. Just want to put a nice fight in to start with. So that's the results after that drop. A couple nice little school reds. Nothing to complain about. It's about 7 o'clock in the morning at the moment. Just sounding around in different areas. And come across these little fellas. We'll head back and see if we can get a couple more off this spot. Nothing wrong with this fish this size. Good on the table. And they fight fairly hard for their size as well. So about 55 kilometres east-northeast of the bar at the moment. And I just found a new little bit of ground. About around 5-6 metres high. Had a lot of bait on it. We dropped down straight away. It's hooked up to a nice fish here. So took a bit of drag off him. Just using a whole mullet fillet for bait. 80-pound gear, braid, 80-pound mono for a litre.
Yep, got a bit of leader there. Woo!
Oh, cracker. Come here, Eddie. There you go, nice blue Maori cod. Around 12 kilo that one. That's Ed's first blue Maori. Well done, Ed.
Cheers, Grego.
Good on you, mate. Nice fish that size. Good eating for a cod as well. As I've said many times before, usually the first fish to hit a bait on new ground. Very aggressive feeder. So we'll go back and have another drift. We often get these mixed in with the red emperor at times, especially on the new ground. So we'll go back and have another drop on that and see if we can get some more fish off it. About 45-50 kilometres east of the Wide Bay Bar at the moment. Just fishing some large isolated panicles. Rob's just hooked up to a reasonable fish here. We picked up a few parrot and bits and pieces. A lot of this large structure, you tend to find a lot of the cod. And you come off that large structure amongst the gravel, you'll pick up the parrot. But Rob's hooked up right on the edge of the structure here, so we'll see what it is. Oh,
you're joking.
So we've just come in close off Double Island Point here. We've come to target a few Scarlet sea perch or largemouth Nanngai. Only about 15 k's off Double Island Point. Actually, probably even a little bit closer. So just anchored up on a little bit of bait we found. We'll see what Ed's got here. We often pull a lot of cod on this spot as well. It's a beautiful Scarlet largemouth. There we go. Beautiful fish. Beautiful largemouth Nanngai or Scarlet sea perch. He's probably about 8 kilo, that one, maybe a little bit more, closer to 10. And perfect example of what the close-in grounds off Double Island Point can produce. Vast array of species. But these guys go real hard. I reckon they fight a little bit harder than a red emperor. And that one had him in the bottom there for a while. You can see the leader's a bit frayed, but managed to get him out. Good work, Ed. It's a beautiful fish, mate. Well done.
Cheers, Greg.
A lovely fish, that one. So we'll stick here for a while. You got to anchor up on these spots, and we were using live baits. We had a live yakka down for that one. Rob just pulled the cod off the same spot. So I'm basically collecting the bait and giving it to the guys, and they're putting the lines down, and hopefully we can pull some more fish up. So we just come in the DI Lagoon last night to get some sleep. Wind was getting up a bit last night, so I managed to sneak in on high tide, get a nice rest inside here in the calm waters. Just we're going to go out the little lagoon entrance here. There's a bait net all wrapped up. Someone's obviously lost it at some stage. And as you can see, there's a crab. We've got a big whiting in it here. Looks like it's been floating in here for some time. Little shark stuck inside the net. What a mess. Just trying to release this little ray. And as I was trying to do that, that's what these guys are known for, that barb right there. As I was trying to get it out, it was all wrapped around that, so I've just been trying to cut off. He swung around, it's gone straight in my thumb. Throbs a little bit, they got a little bit of poison there, but things you do to look after little sea creatures. Raise away. So just fishing in close to Double Island Point here, only about 2 k's out from the headland, so in very close. And just a little bit of a rubble reef here. I've thrown a bait down. Ed's been hit pretty hard by a good fish here. Not too sure what it is. This area can hold a huge array of species. It's caught anything from trout, red emperor, snapper, Nanngai, all the way through. Most of your species you can catch here. So there we have it. It's a nice little gold spot cod. Nice little fish for in close here. Like I said, we wouldn't even be 2 k's off the headland, so you can get some nice little fish. Just find the little rubble patches, and we had a dead yakka down, and nice little cod. So we'll just keep going back and drifting over these areas. Probably best to anchor up on the spots in close to Double Island Point. Get a bit of burley down the bottom, and we'll track fish from the areas under the main reefs or your rubble patches that you're fishing on.